Witam was serdecznie, moi drodzy, Resil się kłania. I moi drodzy, dzisiaj ostatni odcinek z Alana American Nightmare. Moi drodzy, sprawdzę jeszcze, czy wszystko mi działa, bo na ostatnim nagraniu, który robiłem z tej gry, zepsuł mi się mikrofon, więc teraz będę sprawdzał to 200 razy. Kontynuujemy tryb fabularny, oczywiście Enter pomijamy, bo to już znamy z ostatniego odcinka.
The man feels anticipation and dread in equal measure. Soon, he knows he will have what he needs.
Więc wiecie. Czekajcie, sobie ustawię wszystkie te. Rozumiem, że nie jesteśmy na tego. Podczas nagrywania tego odcinka.
I've already taken care of the imaging array, but you should still look into securing the primary coolant flow. With some luck, you may be able to light the area before these things even show up.
Thanks for tuning in for the second part of our interview with Serena Valdivia and award-winning photographer Alice Wake.
Dobra, do Alice nie potrzebujemy, nie mamy żadnych na razie pytań. Dobra, chodźcie tu. Chodźcie tu, chłopaki. A ty gnido.
Very good. I believe we're ready to look into the sky.
Right there, Doctor.
I co wy na to? Kolejny raz robimy to samo. Wiecie co? Gdzie mi z tym łomem? Dobra. Dobra, rozdzielcie się jeszcze bardziej. Łatwiej was będę miał jak zabić.
Come on in.
Okej.
This is what you look like. Does that bother you? I bet it does. I'm not just wearing your face, you know. It goes a lot deeper than that. There's a lot of you and me. All the best parts. At first, I was just an idea. But they kept telling all those stories about you. You already had that rep. And then you disappeared mysteriously. And then the stories about bad, crazy Alan Wake came true. And here I am. That's the best part, isn't it? When that happens, you can always count on Cauldron Lake.
Dużo jest tutaj powiedziane o tym jeziorze.
And I'm the improved version. No fears, no doubt, no weaknesses, no self-deception here. I don't let anything drag me down. I know you like I know myself. I know it bothers you that I'm like this, that I use your name, crawl my way into your life. But I only do it because
No niestety.
I'm better at being you than you ever were.
Wszystko nam się powoli układa, widzowie. Ale nie, to nie jest prawdziwy Alan. Prawdziwego Alana mamy przed sobą. Lub pewną jego dobrą wersję.
Gary, you need to protect the telescope or we can't complete the signal.
Wow! Ja nic, widzowie, tutaj nie słyszę. Kurwa! Wyjazd! Straszydła. O nie! No i mnie zabili.
need to protect the telescope or we can't complete the signal.
Dobra. Jolo. No ej! Chłopaki! Nie wszyscy naraz, wpierdol dostanie każdy z was. No. Czuję, że za niedługo...
There I have it. But I wish these things would stop blatantly violating the laws of physics in my observatory. That's just rude. Are you all right?
I'll live.
I'm glad. I'll send the lift down to you. I remember our previous encounters very clearly now. But technically, if this really is a loop in time, we've never met before.
Dobra, jednak pójdziemy z tym.
I don't know why our awareness persists, but it's bloody fascinating.
Tym bardziej widzowie, że to nasza ostatnia wizyta tutaj. Nie chcę, żeby mi się znów zepsuł, skrzaczył dźwięk.
Doctor?
You know, I know physicists who would give 15 years of their lives for a chance to experience something like this.
I'd imagine that being stalked by horrible axe murderers would curb their enthusiasm a little.
Clearly you've never met hardcore physicists.
I'm glad you're in such good spirits, but
The signal! Yes, it's completed.
finally. If all goes well, this should be the last time we go through the loop.
You know, I just realized that I don't have any memory of what happens after you leave. What does that mean?
I don't think it means anything. If everything goes well, you just keep going. I don't show up here like this again, no more bad guys. Things go back to normal.
Let's hope you're right. I'd love the opportunity to look into this in more detail.
Looks like you've accepted the situation.
I'm a pragmatist. If this is a delusion, at least my first psychotic episode is anything but boring. Really, Mr. Wake, at the end of the day, I'm a scientist. I love mysteries. I love not knowing. Whatever else this might be, it's absolutely fascinating. I wonder how far this reaches. Is everybody in the world experiencing this?
Who knows? I think reality's probably pretty fragile right now. Doctor, I can see you're very enthusiastic about this. I'd appreciate a bit of discretion.
Are you suggesting that we should suppress this?
No, you can do what you like, but I want you to leave me out of it.
But surely, with the things you know, the things you've experienced, you can replicate any of these results. We could...
Let me be blunt. If you drag me into this, I'll deny everything. I'll lie like my life depended on it. And writers are damn good liars. Word of advice. This is things man was not meant to know territory. You get into this, chances are you'll open up a door into a world of hurt. Believe me, I know.
I see.
No cóż.
In a strange way, he feels at
Zobaczmy
ease.
więc.
He is armed with his own words, and when the time comes, they will be enough or they will not. For now, he's content to let the currents take him toward the final confrontation.
Ta gra zgrzyta dobiega właśnie końca, bo my już mamy pełen zapis, a to oznacza, że po prostu jesteśmy uzbrojeni w wiedzę, którą potrzebujemy.
Once more, we return to the drive-in. If he's aware of the absurdity of arming oneself with a few sentences and standing against a power that can pierce time itself, he doesn't show it. The man has his share of weaknesses, perhaps more.
Niespodzianka.
Cowardice is not among them.
Niespodzianka, widzowie, jesteśmy tu od razu. Czyli jak widzicie, jest to ostatnia nasza wizyta tutaj. I to jest niestety też ostatni rozdział Alana Wake'a. No dlaczego mówię niestety? Bo uwielbiam klimat Alana Wake'a, a nowa odsłona jakby no trochę pozostawia do życzenia, nie? Jakby nie jest to to samo, nie jest to jednak to, czego wszyscy by chcieli.
Oh, you got yourself a little plan, do you?
No... No weźcie! Kuźwa! Ty z tym młotem na mnie? Kurwa! Politicians... No nie, ja przecież nie jestem na Twitchu. Spierdalać. Dobra, nie, ja tego nie pominę. Dobra.
If he's aware of the absurdity of arming oneself with a few sentences and standing against a power that can pierce time itself.
Przecież ja tego nawet, widzowie, nie umieszczę na Twitchu.
The man has his share of weaknesses, perhaps more.
Jakby jedyna fabularna seria, która nastąpi tam, to jest to jest nasza...
Oh, you got yourself a little plan, do you?
Kuźwa, dlaczego ja ciągle ginę? Spierdalać mi z tymi cutscenkami. Znów będę musiał wszystko wyłączyć, wywalić.
If he's aware of the absurdity of arming oneself with a few sentences and standing against a power that can pierce time itself, he doesn't show it. The man has his share of weaknesses, perhaps more, but cowardice is not among them.
Oh, you got yourself a little plan, do you?
Dobrze. O Jezu, widzowie, w końcu. Ale teraz nie będzie już tak łatwo, bo widzicie, zgrzyt czuje zagrożenie. Dobra. No, jak widzicie, zmarnowałem sobie swój arsenał. Na te cholerstwa. Powiem wam tylko tyle, że jestem bardzo zadowolony z tego, jaka ta gra jest wymagająca na tym poziomie trudności. Bowiem, jeśli pamiętacie, myśmy mieli jakby... Czyż wychodziło o to, że ona zdążyła to przywrócić do ściany na tyle, na ile mogła? Czy o co chodzi w takim wypadku? Wywalać. Kuźwa! Zostaw mnie, ty dziadu! Okej. Okej, no to ładnie. W sumie to trochę mi pomogli.
You're never getting out of this, Wake. Never! Don't worry. I'll take care of your wife and your life.
Jestem ciekaw, jak bardzo skrzaniłem właśnie życie Wake'a. Wiecie co? To będzie dobre z nimi walczyć. Najpierw płotki.
Think you're doing, but I'll send you right back to the beginning.
Weź, zgiń wreszcie! O. Zajebiście. Okej. Wszyscy, czy jeszcze ktoś chce dostać wpierdol ode mnie? Chyba wszyscy. Do budynku z projektorem, czyli my już jakby olewamy tą laskę, którą mieliśmy uratować. Na początku. I ruszamy po pomoc dla niej.
What? You think whatever it is you're gonna do is gonna make a difference? This'll end up just like before!
I've been around for a while now, you know? Well, you've been exposed.
Dobra. Okej. No kuźwa! Czy ty, Wake, umiesz zrobić przynajmniej jeden porządny unik? Czy co? Pójdziemy się wyleczymy. Bo Wake niestety ma w tej części dość ograniczone pole do manewru, przez co ciężko nam jest, jakby to rzec, ciężko nam jest podziałać w odpowiedni sposób, nie? Dobra. 2. Problem, wiecie co, leży najbardziej w tym, że... No kurwa! Wiecie już, w czym leży problem? No w końcu! Dobrze, widzowie, a teraz wiecie co? Zrobimy coś, czego w sumie nigdy nie zrobiłem. Czyli wrócimy się do tej laski, włączymy w niej światło. Bo wiecie, ja zawsze chodziłem zgodnie z tym, co mi gra nakazywała, nie? Ale zobaczymy, czy w tym wypadku... Tym bardziej, że jak widzicie... Opłaca mi się to nawet. Tym bardziej, że to strona, której jeszcze nie widzieliśmy.
I held the film canister in my hands. I saw her name written across it in big letters, followed by the title. It was a time capsule. Moments snatched from times gone by. From a past that I hoped could also be our future. It was my salvation, our chance to be together. A tin can with a bit of magic in it that she didn't even know about. Something I could put to good use. There were only moments left before I had to face him.
No. Jak widzicie, mamy trochę tych. Mamy trochę tego i tam i owego. Spróbujmy.
Oh, hey.
I'm hoping I can put an end to this now.
You'd better. I really don't want that to happen to me again. It's like somebody vomited in my brain, like a sleazy movie that keeps looping in my head.
I'll stop this, I swear.
You know the part that's really screwed up? If you mess it up, it'll just keep happening forever, right? I don't think I can deal with that.
Don't think about that.
I don't think of anything but.
Hey, afterwards, when all this is done, look me up. This thing, I can probably help you deal with it.
I don't know. It's almost like I'm not even in the same world anymore. Everything's just weird now.
Yeah, I know. A lot of that'll pass with time, but being touched by the darkness, it's rough on you. It's a lot to process, and I just don't want you to get completely screwed up by this.
Might be a little late for that, to be honest.
Yeah, well, there's degrees. At least you're not at a point where you go around picking fights with people over not changing their light bulbs often enough.
What?
Never mind. All I'm saying is, you're not alone with this. And anyway, you're friends with Alice, so, you know, any friend of hers.
Thank you.
Hello, folks, and welcome to the third part of our pre-recorded interview with Serena Valdivia and renowned photographer Alice Wake. So, tell me about the film.
It's called Sunrise, and it really wasn't something I ever thought of as an actual film. It was just footage, things I saw and happened to shoot.
No możemy z tym już paradować, bo...
You shouldn't put yourself down. You've got a great eye. Maybe. But experience is another thing.
Because you're primarily a still photographer.
Yes, exactly. So I'm really used to thinking of the world in terms of snapshots. I frame something and try to pick the right moment, and then reveal that moment to people. Moving images are a different story. I'm still learning a lot about it, to be honest.
So, this is a new thing for you?
Or maybe I'm just a slow learner. But showing it like this is definitely a new step for me. It's a little weird taking something this intimate and showing it to everybody. Not that the material itself is somehow shocking. It's just that those were private moments.
But that's why it works, because it feels genuine. It's not so much a story as it is a sort of an echo, showing us how you saw your husband at the time. It's not really about the sunrise itself or Alan watching it. It's about you two together.
I suppose. It's funny, looking at it now, especially now that it's been edited like that. It takes on a life of its own almost.
Dajcie znać w komentarzach, czy według was Alan Wake's American Nightmare jest kanoniczny, czy nie, bo w sumie druga część kompletnie wywróciła do góry nogami całość. I w sumie nie wiadomo, czy ta strona jest kanonem, czy nie jest kanonem. Mamy taki miszmasz, że to już jest jakaś... że to jest już żartem, nie? A ona jest gdzieś tam chyba. Czy gdzie jest? Czy jest w takim wypadku tutaj? Okay, ubrania.
The clothes I wear now I shaped from dreams and memories. It's an old outfit, originally from the 90s. The last time I wore it was when I was still writing and Alice and I took a vacation in the desert before our troubles began. The night before, we'd been at a party, and I had dressed to the nines. On that lazy day, I put on these old clothes, worn and comfortable. Alice made a joke about grunge. I felt a little embarrassed, but I stuck with them. We were very happy. I'm sheathed in good memories to remind myself of what is at stake.
Przyjąłem, Wake. To chyba mamy mniej więcej odpowiedź na to... O Boże, czy tam znowu zgasło światło? Czy co się stało w takim... Okej. To ruszajmy tam już, bo... nie będziemy przecież tracili już czasu. Na bzdury. Sprawdziłem to, czego byłem ciekaw w sumie widzowie od dawna i... Teraz czas zakończyć tą gierkę. Czas zakończyć grę Zgrzyta.
Again, the champion of light enters the final trap. The new reality is almost here. All he needs to do is change the details of the scene, push it past the breaking point, and the rest will snap into place.
Dobra. Te dwa pierwsze mamy normalnie. To jest dobrze. Prawie że. Okej. I co dalej? Można było dostrzec plakat czarnego filmu. Okej. Okej, czyli... W projektorze był film Alice. Serio? Czyli o to chodziło tylko? Okej.
Oh, come on, buddy. Why don't you... What? What is this? No! No! You can't do this! All I did was take the things you always wanted and never had the balls to go for. It's my turn now. It's my life. It's my life.
Alan? Is it really you?
It's really me.
How? I love you.
I love you.
A woman, a man, two lovers, held apart for far too long, enveloped in the light of a glorious dawn. They both feel it. He's home at last. Are these actual events, or merely a dream? A memory, or a glimpse of what is to come? One thing is certain. This scene takes place in another time and another place, far, far away from Night Springs.
Ta ostatnia scena pozwala nam sądzić, że to nie było prawdziwe, tylko akurat fałszywe. Moi drodzy, kiedy zakończyłem tę grę, to powiedziałem nie, nie, nie i jeszcze raz nie. Nie ma szczęśliwego zakończenia w horrorach. Zawsze jest jakieś ale. I tutaj widzę to ale jest, tylko że po prostu jest mgliste i niewyraźne. Że to mógł być tylko sen, a Wake nadal jest w jeziorze. To znaczy tylko tyle, że to się nie wydarzyło. To, że nawet gra nam sugeruje, że ej, on się nie wydostał. On nie wyszedł. No to mamy mrugnięcie okiem do Alana Wake'a 2. Ale dodatek, choć krótki, został zakończony przez nas w kilka odcinków. I mam nadzieję, że będziecie ze mną również na Alanie Wake'u 2. Bo teraz nic już nas nie zatrzymuje przed tym, żeby w tą grę po prostu zagrać. I oczywiście pora na reklamy. Polecam zakup płyty Afirmacja Aniki Dąbrowskiej, książek Arkady Solskiego, w tym Krew kamienia, Serce lodu, książek Katarzyny Klijo-Gucewicz, w tym Księżycowe blizny, Cienie północy oraz Drżenia lat. Także co widzowie, mam nadzieję, że wam się podobała seria. Jeżeli tak, zostawcie dużo łapek w górę. Komentarze są wasze. No i do zobaczenia w następnych filmach. Trzymajcie się, hej hej, papatki.